Well, hello. Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Village Hall Social Club.
Hang on a minute, not so fast. This is out. What's going on here? Jeff, are you there? Jeff, who's
I'm
trying to
here.
get...
I'm here.
What's
We
going
can
on here?
hijack.
Good evening, everybody. Welcome to the show. Welcome to our new show on our new channel, live from the tour. I hope there's more than one of you and a dead cat in the audience. If there isn't, maybe there will be. I know Roland's there. Welcome, Roland. And I know for a fact my daughter is listening. So, hello, Laura. Well, what a show have we got lined up for you tonight. Jeff has, what's gone on there? We've just lost. Oh, well, that lasted well, didn't it? What happened there?
He'll be back.
He'll be back. Well, we did have the station master, but he's left us for now. I might have to ring him in a minute and find out what's going on because he's not very technically minded. So, Jeff, talk to people while I go and talk to Bernie.
We have Roland with us tonight. Hello, Roland from the Black Forest in Germany. And we have Edward with us tonight. Hello, Ed. It's very nice to see you. And we have the One Ring Ponderer with us tonight, who is battling the flu. But it's wonderful that you could be with us, Ponderer. I, of course, am live from my RV tonight. I am officially retired. And it's been quite wonderful. I've really enjoyed myself.
Are you? Hang on. Let's see. There you are. Right. Okay. We had a technical issue there. Our technical department has cured the issue. And Bernie is back with us. How we do? Where were we, Jeff? Sorry, I interrupted there.
I think I mentioned everybody that's here.
Well, that took about 3 seconds, didn't it? We weren't expecting a lot of people tonight, obviously, because we've had to move. Well, we haven't had to. We have moved channels. And we've moved channels because some people found it hard to find our videos. So we thought, let's give it a channel all of its own. And for the first night that we go live, let's invite a guest. And so we have with us, we have Bernie, who we all know from the Station Masters. How you doing, Bernie?
I'm doing fine, thank you, but I'm having problems with echoes all over the place here.
Have you got headphones you can put on?
Do you still have your phone connection open to Gabriel?
No, it's gone.
No, I haven't.
It could be a microphone.
I don't know why it's echoing between StreamYard and the show.
Oh, you got the show open on. Shut the show down. Just stay on your StreamYard, the one that you came in on.
Hang on, let me try this.
Or mute it, one or the other.
You'll mute it. Yeah, because there'll be a slight delay between them. You should only have one window open.
We have a naughty word delay, so we can blank you if you say naughty words.
Yeah. Now we've lost. Whatever you did, undo it and come back.
Right, I'm back.
Right, now you lost sound. Whatever you did just now, you lost sound. So don't do that.
Yeah, I'm back. Don't worry.
I can hear him fine now.
Yeah, we got you clear as a bell here. We can hear you lovely.
We have the One Ring Ponderer who says, I am laying in bed with a Vicks vapor rub on my chest. Poor guy.
What's your wife think about that? Does
Poor
she know you've
guy.
got the with it?
You know, they have grandkids, and, you know, kids are germ factories.
They are. They are definitely germ factories. Yes, they bring the latest contagion with them when they come to visit, don't they? Which is a pain.
They do, and it's so sad. They do. It's very sad.
Mm-hmm. So I think now's a good time. Let's just run down what we're doing, the way the channels are going, and then we can start talking to Jeff and Bernie. Hopefully by then Bernie's got his echo sorted out. So, as we've mentioned before, the idea of this has been that we'd have 3 channels. So Glastonbury Gabriel, which is probably where you all know us from, is now only going to deal with things that happen in Glastonbury. If it doesn't happen within a mile of the centre of Glastonbury, it doesn't go on that channel. Now, that means we've had to open another channel, and we've called this one Travels from Glastonbury. Now, young Jeff here is setting that alight with his new series of videos. He started with one about coming home, and it was an absolute belter. I'm here to tell you, probably one of the best films I think Jeff's ever made. And he's gone on and he's followed this up with 2 more videos now, and he's building the views and the subscriptions on this channel quite nicely all on his own. But if you've not seen any of Jeff's films, that's where you can now find them. If you like Jeff's films, head on over to Travels from Glastonbury. You'll also see...
They're a must.
Pardon?
They're a must view, definitely.
Yes, they are definitely a must view. And if also my videos will be starting to go over there, anything that's got nothing to do with Glastonbury. It could be local, it could be distance. More about that later. So, Jeff, you've retired since we last done a show. Talk to us a little bit about what it's like to retire in America and what you're up to now.
Well, I retired. I rode the train home. It took 4 days. I did a video about it, and I put it out. The response from the video has been just humbling. I'm very appreciative of the wonderful response that I've gotten on that video. I'm home now. I took everything from that I had at my sister's house, and I piled it in the motorhome. And it's just in piles everywhere, and I'm slowly putting stuff away.
Long task, isn't it?
It is very hard. Yes, I'm putting stuff together as I go, like Sally, my 1970 Silver Century Seagull, so that as I go, I won't lose the parts. And I've just been putting, when I find stuff, I've been putting it together. This here in this box, sitting on the couch next to me, is a commercial smoker. That's going to be the next project. I'm going to get it together so I can get a turkey breast.
Critter in it.
Yeah, let's do a turkey breast for Thanksgiving.
Yeah,
and that's pretty much it for me.
Bernie, what's happening down on the south coast? Is your weather good down there at the moment, or are you getting all these gales?
It's windy last night, but today it's been reasonably okay. We've had a fair bit of sunshine today.
We've had a good bit of news from Bernie today. I sent Bernie an old engine that I had laying around the place, and it didn't work. But now it does, doesn't it, Bernie? It
does indeed, yes. I fixed it.
And that's incredible. So if you've got any railway engines you want looking at, easy, man.
Oh, no. The only reason I fixed it is because locomotives that are 40 or so years old have very simple engineering.
Yes, they didn't have chips in them and all this sort of stuff, did they?
And you can take the bodies off easily. Nowadays, you've got to very carefully prise this handrail off and take that a tiny bit off there, and then you can undo a screw down there, but don't do anything just yet, because you've got to try and edge that bit off without touching that. I give up.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
They're so complicated now, it's unbelievable. And of course, the motors are what they call digital motors, so I don't even understand what that is. There's very few moving parts in them nowadays.
If you have broken model railway equipment at home, just carefully box it up and send it to Bernie, 45 Tilden Road, Eastbourne, UK. Yes, and close a check for £5 to cover postage.
At least I know I can solder a wire on.
Yeah, that's so true. That's so true.
We have Andrew Norris with us. Finally made it. It wasn't easy. Hey, chaps. I just subscribed to make it easier to find. Edward Hazeltine says it was a very brilliant video, Jeff.
It was good.
Wandering Ponderer says I am Jeff's retirement mentor to help him ease into it. Yes, the Wandering Ponderer. He's been there to ease me into retirement. Yes.
So, Bernie, you've been retired a few more years than either of Jeff and I. Any tips for retirement you can let us have?
Well, if anybody tells you that retirement is about taking it easy, putting your feet up, and doing very little, they lie.
Bullshit. No, I'm busier now. I've retired than I ever was.
I'm much busier now than I ever was. I'm still at work to start with, in a manner of speaking.
In a manner of speaking, yeah.
2 days a week for most of the year.
Yeah.
You've been retired a while. You were purser on the Ark, weren't you?
Purser on the Ark.
Purser on the Ark. That could have been an interesting job.
Could have been, couldn't it? Now look here, Mr. Elephant.
The only trouble is, if my purse had been silk, would there have been a sail missing?
Or at least missing its ear.
Or missing its ear. I can't see the chat, by the way, because I've had to turn that off.
Okay.
In order to stop the echoing.
Okay. I think Jeff's got that handled, don't you, Jeff?
That's yeah, I got that, I think.
Now again, go
on. I just want to ask the station master about when he was working. You were a bus conductor, weren't you?
I had to start as a bus conductor, yes, many years ago, yeah. January the 14th, 1974.
Where were you when you did that?
Eastbourne.
Eastbourne Corporation.
I just decided that teaching wasn't for me, so I left Teacher Training College and went for a temporary job on the buses. And with the exception of 18 months as a psychiatric residential social worker, I stayed there for the best part of 30-odd years.
Anyway. So you must have had some interesting times as a bus driver, because you start off, like you say, as a clippy. Everybody starts as a clippy, don't they?
Everybody in those days had to start off on the back.
Now you ain't got anyone on the back. It's all one-man operation, because the unions didn't like that when it came in, did it?
No, we didn't. You know, we weren't necessarily against it, but we were not offered a rate of pay that we thought commensurate for doing two people's jobs.
Yeah. So it was just a time clippies were becoming drivers like mad, so they could keep their jobs.
Yeah. I mean, we had. I think in the end we had 2 conductors that didn't convert to driving. One of whom they were quite happy to let him stay as a conductor because he was a town tour conductor. And at the time also we had 2 little vans, and we used to deliver school dinners across the town. So he did the school dinner van duties. During the winter. So that sorted him out. The other one, he deliberately drove like a menace until such time as the driving instructor said, "No, I'm never going to make a driver out of him. You might just as well keep him on and let him conduct until he finally retires." So that's what they did. He ended up doing, I think he ended up helping out in the MOT bay in the end.
So what was your first bus that you drove? Was it a Atlantean or a Bristol, or what you were driving?
No, I wasn't allowed onto the Atlanteans, not when you first start driving. They were one-man operated vehicles.
Oh, right.
Not often used for crew. No, the first vehicle that I actually, because I didn't have a driving license.
Okay, always a good thing for driving.
I'm one of the last few people that were actually allowed to take a joint test. I was taught to drive in a Leyland PD2 double-decker bus with a semi-crash gearbox.
Oh, gotcha. So they taught you to drive as well, because now it's all this. You go in at £30,000, but you want a driving license.
Something like that. Yes, you can have a driving license, and the test is so easy now. You take your test in a single deck automatic, and you get an all groups license. Apparently,
Do you?
so how can you go and drive a stick box if you've got no experience of it?
I actually have ridden on the old double-decker buses. I rode on one in Las Vegas, and when I was a kid, my parents used to go every year for vacation to Vancouver Island, and they had them all over there. They would run out to Baker's Corner and Bouchard Gardens, and they ran all over, and they were a lot of fun.
Because they were ex-London Transport buses over there at one time.
Yeah, RMs went over.
Vancouver had a number of RTs.
Oh, they had the RTs, was it?
I think it was RTs. Yeah, Las Vegas. I think I'm pretty sure they had one or two route masters. But mainly for these tourist routes and things, you know.
I used to love the old RTs. When I was a kid, it was our local bus. The 204 was an RT. Then it became an RF. Remember those little single deckers with the sticky out ear wing mirrors, the RFs?
Yeah.
They were great. And they were lovely because when you walked in, they had like a wooden floorboards and the seats had real maquette on them. And it was like,
oh, yeah. They were, in some ways, they were quite American influenced when you look at the design in front of them.
Did you ever haul anybody famous?
Yes. I was doing a rail relief bus one night, and I had a little mini coach. We had an 18-seater Toyota at one time, and I was sitting as a spare driver at Lewis on rail replacement. All of a sudden, one of these British rail guys come over to me, waving his hands. I need you quickly. He said, we've got a VIP to pick up. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I ambled over there. And, he said, could you give this gentleman, he said, take him to Berwick Station so he could pick up his car to go home. And it was Dennis Healy.
Oh, really? Mr. Eyebrows.
And Mr. Eyebrows, yeah, of course. I've been listening to Classic FM, and he said, "Oh, I like your choice of music." He said, and then in the next breath, he said, "I've got a young lady with me." I thought, "Oh, aye." He'd obviously been talking to her on the train. He said, "She wants to go to Charleston Farmhouse. Could you give her a lift to the end of the lane to Charleston?" I said, "Yeah, I don't see any problem with that." So we goes along the road, and he's talking to her and all the rest of it. And I shall never forget it because once she got off, he leaned forward to me and he said, "She's very Park Lane, isn't she?" I think he meant Sloane Ranger.
Yeah, a little bit.
Jeff might need a translation of that. Back in those days, girls about town who tried to be a cut above the rest were called Sloane Rangers, Sloane Square people, a sort of semi-political thing.
Barbary coats and the first people to have
not necessarily a compliment.
Yeah. Barbary coats and the first mobile phones when they were the size of a house brick.
That's it, yeah. But anyway, he was quite chatty. It was quite pleasant talking to him, quite down to earth, you know. And I dropped him off at Berwick Station, and he said thank you very much, and went off and got in his car because he lived near Alfriston at the time.
Okay.
Didn't give me any tips though.
What's happening in this?
Apart from Paul McCartney's children, there's about the only famous person I've taken in the bus.
Anything happening in the comments there, Jeff? I see them moving.
Oh, we have Andrew Graham with us. Good evening. Hey. Problems finding the new channel. Well, we're glad you made it. And as the more people subscribe, the algorithm will make it easier to find. Ed Hasseltine says, I bypassed conducting.
Straight to driving.
Who did? Who did that?
Ed Hasseltine.
Who?
Ed Hasseltine.
Oh! I think he said before something about being on the buses. Yes. Yeah, he was lucky then. Yes, because after a period of time, as companies got rid of their conductors, yes, you came straight in and went into driving school.
Lynn B says, hello, everyone. I found you, but it was tricky. Let's see.
See,
She also
that's
says,
where
I
it would have
can't
been an
stop.
advantage.
I can't stop for long, but thank you, Jeff, for a wonderful retirement video. I loved it. She also said that she subscribed. Oh, we have Tracy Murphy with us. I love Tracy Murphy. She is such a pleasant person. I love Tracy Murphy. I would love to meet Tracy Murphy. She is always so happy and bubbly and such a pleasant person. You know, she's one of these people that you would meet and you would say, where have you been all of my life?
You'll have to invite her on the show one night.
Yes.
Tracy Murphy says, hello, everyone. Finally here. Ernie is with us. I'm in. Thanks, Andrew. Congrats, Jeff, on your retirement. See you in Blighty next year? Question mark. Yes. As soon as, well,
depends on
probably.
Trump.
But yeah, you know, not to get political, but our political climate is crazy here. So, Andrew Norris says, hey, Gabe, Jeff, and Bernie. I had to send a bunch of people the link. It's been difficult to find. Even if you type the name in the channel, it doesn't appear. What you have to do is you search for the name of the channel. And then if you look at the top of the page, it'll have a whole bunch of things. And you change the search perimeter from video or short or whatever. You go over to this side and you click channel and it'll go right to it.
Yeah, if I can
you
just
can
talk
go to the Village Hall Social Club Facebook page where the link is there. Or if you're a friend of mine on Facebook, the link is there. You can click the link. It'll take you to the channel and you can click subscribe. And it's as easy as that.
Yeah, if I could talk.
We have Kathy with us. I clicked on the link from the Facebook page, but can't see the chat on my mobile. Hence, I'm typing on my laptop. Well, we're glad you are here, Kathy. We are very glad.
Thing, if she goes to the channel and then clicks to the right where it says live instead of short, she'll find the link.
Andrew Norris says that all sounds a bit complicated, Jeff. Yes, it does. But I don't know if everybody has noticed, but Facebook has changed its look in the last week or so.
Yeah.
If I could just talk to the problem of finding this channel. When we started the two new channels, we started Travels from Glastonbury and this one on the same evening. Jeff and I were talking. While we were talking, I was doing this. Immediately, Travels from Glastonbury was visible. You could see it. But immediately, this channel wasn't. And I've been trying to look into why you can go to search and we don't turn up. When you search for live from the tour, loads of videos come up. And apparently what they're telling me is one of those videos has been a big hit. And so it's automatically defaulting to that, thinking that's what you want when you type in live from the tour. So you actually have to force it to look for live from the tour as a channel, not as a video. Now, I'm going to try and rectify that as we go on, because everybody coming on here tonight has said how hard it has been to find this channel, and that is not a good way of growing a channel. So
I think you're dead in the water though until you get content up and you get the system flowing. I think you're dead in the water because there's nothing for the algorithm. There's nothing for people to search for.
No, that's why I put a couple of shorts up on it, but they didn't do anything. Maybe when this goes live, that will help, because even if it just brings this video up, there'll be a link to the channel. So I really don't know why this channel is so difficult. If you want to go and have a look at Travels for Glastonbury, the one with Jeff's videos on, you'll see everything works normally. It's just this one. And of course, I don't know if anybody's tried to talk to YouTube lately. Forget it. I, as a monetized creator, have access supposedly to someone on YouTube. I've been reaching out to them for a week and I've had nothing back. So I don't know. And if I do get anything back, they're probably saying that's not a monetized channel, we can't help. So I don't know, but I will be working on it. And I mean, it was a lot of work just to get this to go live and work tonight, but we've managed to do that. So now we've got to get it easier to find.
My end is kind of a bunch of patch cords and all that too. Because my work, I had the tablet, and the tablet it was a cellular. It had a SIM card, so I could use it to do comments, and then I had my phone, and I could use it for its excellent camera. So, but now since I've retired, I had to find something to see the comments on my laptop, which I haven't used in 3 or 4 years. I plugged in and went, bzz, and that was the end of that. So I actually tonight I borrowed my sister's laptop, and in the interim I ordered one off of it's a charity shop in New Hampshire. I ordered one for $60. It needs some work, but I'll take parts off of my laptop and I'll get it going for the next show.
Yes, and we'll be all there. I mean, at this end, we're pretty much sorted. My only problem is getting this video channel findable. I'm going to be doing much more linking from the other channels. I'm going to find a way of being able to direct people from Glastonbury Gabriel here, from Travels from Glastonbury here. And then just by sheer force of numbers, hopefully this will start showing up. But it's a complete pain at the moment. But I suppose we are starting from scratch. I mean, I don't know how many subscribers we've got, about 4 or 5 on this channel at the moment. And we did have, getting on for 4,000 on the other channel. So that's probably going to affect the interim. By the way, do you like this up here, by the way? My dot matrix, it's got a cat on it at the moment. We've got all sorts of things we're going to put on there over this course of time. But yeah.
Speaking of which, one thing I want to say to the station master is, the station master, what was it you said, that saying that you said? You said the imitation is the highest.
Sincerest form of flattery.
Imitation is the most, yeah.
Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery.
Just remember that, Mr. Station Master. Just remember that.
Yeah, something may or may not occur. Not this week, but some point in the future. Yeah.
I don't know whether to take that as a threat or a promise.
I would take it as a promise. Well, of course, we are moving through the evening quite nicely now, and we've got a few people here. I didn't expect more than 3 or 4, so the fact we've got a few more than that is really good. And I think we will build this over a course of time. We want to make this more Glastonbury centric as well. We're going to start inviting people from Glastonbury onto the show. The idea being that this becomes, if you want to know anything about Glastonbury, this is where you will go. That's going to be kind of what we're aiming for, isn't it, Jeff?
Well, yes, but we'll have other things. We'll have stuff from here as time goes on. I plan on going to we have an electric parade just like Glastonbury does, but it's not anywhere near as elaborate or fancy. It's local people, but I plan on producing a short of it for the show, and there'll be some other stuff. We have Allison O'Brien with us. Evening, Gabriel and Jeff. I finally managed to find you. We're glad you're here. Ernie, where was Ernie? Ernie says,
is Ernie here? Hi, Anne. Allison.
We're trying to get hold of you, Alison, but I'm wondering if there's something on your system that is stopping our messages getting through.
Yeah, she actually emailed me or texted me, and I texted her back, and I told her that if she couldn't get hold of Gabriel, she could send a video to me, and I would edit it and forward it, and I never heard back.
Gentlemen, could I just stop you there? Hold those thoughts. We will be right back.
Oh yay! Oh yay! Oh yay! The clock has now struck 8:30, and this time foretells of the need for Goodman Bernie to take his snake oils to ensure a long and healthy life. God save the king!
There you go. You've been told. You have been told.
Brilliant. Brilliant. Thank you, Brad.
So there we go. Tablets down the neck. We are sorted. And
we have the moment of Murphy with us. Hello, Andrew. Finally found you all. We are very happy you're here. Andrew has a new video out. They go to him and his mom go to IKEA. It's very interesting.
Do you know what? I still find the trip to IKEA exciting. I love it.
Well, their IKEA is not, it's not like the one in San Francisco or the one in, Portland. It's like 60 acres. It's a smaller IKEA, but it was interesting and it was fun. They had fun.
Yeah, we got a pretty big IKEA down here in Bristol. I think one of the biggest is in Cribbs Causeway. I like the way that you go in and you're led on this path, this tortuous path that takes you all around the place. If you know the shortcuts, you can cut off quite a lot by nipping through doorways. But then they deposit you in that bit where all the knives and forks and the lights are, and I like it down there. I always come out of IKEA with something. Always. But then I'm just.
I always think of IKEA as being made for idiots with a foreign accent.
Yeah, that's me. I love it. I absolutely love it. And the actual concept of what he did was actually quite clever to do that. But yeah,
I'll certainly grant you that.
I mean, he basically single-handedly invented flat pack, didn't he? Where would MFI have been without IKEA?
I don't know. I always find myself saying bad words when I try and put their furniture together.
See, that's another. I love it. Oh, give me a flat pack box and an electric screwdriver. I'm happy as a pig in doodah. I love it.
You need a degree to put them things together.
I don't know. I just find they come really easy. I just love it. No problem at all. I have put almost an entire kitchen's worth of cupboards together for somebody who went out and bought a kitchen from them, sort of a shaker style thing. And it was brilliant. I enjoyed every minute of it. I didn't want it to finish. I don't know. Simple things, little mind. I just enjoyed doing it. Oh dear. So anything else happening? Anything on the comments there, Jeff?
Edward says we've seen the pill live at last. Let's see. Lynn B says I must go to IKEA one day. It's fun. It's fun. They have a restaurant. You can have Swedish meatballs, and it's fun to have a wander around.
Yeah.
Let's see. Lynn B says thanks for the info. Godalming is a place on my bucket list. I want to explore the Riverway.
Sorry. Godalming's in Surrey. It's a nice place. Nice place. Well, I'm going to say something really useful then. Yes. So moving along a little bit, this weekend we've got something quite big going on in Glastonbury. It's the Electric Carnival, as Jeff calls it, which is the Bridgewater Carnival. Once a year, these little groups disappear into barns all across the countryside in Somerset, and they come up with these floats, which are quite simply amazing. I mean, some of these are longer than it's legal for an articulated lorry to be. They are huge, and they can be 15 feet high. They can have 60 people on them moving around and dancing. They're absolutely incredible. And they take 2 hours to go past. I think it's the biggest in the country of all of these things. And Glastonbury is the last one on the circuit because they go Bridgewater, Wells, Shepton Mallet. They go all over the place, but we're the last one. And that's taking place this Saturday. So I've got some lighty up goggles. Laura, my daughter's coming down. Hi, Laura. I think she's there in the background. Laura, my daughter's going to come down, and she's got a face mask and some lighty up hats that we've bought. So we're going to get into the spirit of it, and we're going to go out and have a chat to the people down there and film all the floats, which is going to be fun. And then
it really is an amazing parade. It really, I mean, I can't believe that they do it and it's free and all that. It really is an amazing thing.
It is mind-blowingly good. I mean, it's world standard. I mean, there's nothing to touch it. I mean,
popcorn. It's like the Macy's Day Parade.
Yeah,
and a couple other things. It's must see. Yeah.
It's
not seen it. Go onto Gabriel's channel and have a look in his back catalogue, because
yes,
it's only seen 5 minutes since last year's, but it was absolutely out of this world.
Yeah, we film it every year, so hopefully this year I'll have Laura here, so I might see if I can get her to interview a few people.
Lynn B says, "What have you been doing since you got home, Jeff?" Let's see. I got home. Mostly what I've been doing since I got home was I got my RV. I brought my RV here to where RVs park, and I parked it, and I filled my water tank, and I hooked up power and everything. And I mostly have just been finishing up little projects. And also, I have so many things that are in like half and quarter stage construction that I'm just finishing those things up. And as I've said, Sally, my 1970 British Seagull outboard, I don't think she's ever been run. I think she was dropped at one point because her little skeg on the bottom is broken, and the spark plug is bent. But I don't think she's ever been run. I don't think she's ever had gas in it. So I'm consolidating it because it had to be taken apart to be put in the box to be shipped to me. Gabriel went and got it
on the train.
On the train, yeah.
Sally on the train.
Sally was his traveling partner for the day. Yes. So I've been working on that, and let's see what else. Oh, I had another outboard. I had another outboard. It was one that you buy the engine in one place and you buy the lower end from somewhere else and you put them together. And it's kind of build your own. It is a 1.2 horsepower 4-stroke, because there's some places that obviously I'm not going to want to use Sally, like that has logs and rocks and stuff, because I don't want her damaged. So I put that together, and when I moved in the RV, I brought all the stuff that I had at my sister's house and in storage. I brought it in the motorhome and just put it in piles. So I'm just slowly going through the piles and putting clothes away. And I bought all new clothes. When I retired, I bought all new shirts and shorts and everything, because all the other stuff I had all had holes and was covered with grease from the trailers and all that.
Plus, it was a fresh start, wasn't it?
Yeah, I did that, and that's pretty much what I've been doing.
And enjoying it. Every day I talk to Jeff, he says, I could get used to this. Because Jeff used to work so hard. I mean, he really did. He was run ragged by that company, and now just to be able to sit there and think to himself, I don't want to do anything today. That's golden. That's golden.
I freely admit to how long have I been home? Today is Wednesday, so I've been home like a week and 4 days.
Yeah.
I freely admit to not really going gung-ho kamikaze. I mean, I just kind of been dabbling at stuff because I'm kind of feel like that I'm decompressing. I feel like, not to minimize people who have been at war and all that, but I kind of feel a little bit like I'm post-traumatic stress syndrome.
I wouldn't be surprised. I mean, if people don't know, I mean, Jeff would be run ragged by this company, given ridiculous deadlines. You need to drive 1,200 miles and it's got to be there tomorrow night and stuff like that.
Absolutely.
Impossible deadlines, didn't they, Jeff?
There was times when you just kind of scratched your head and wondered what they were thinking, but I guess a lot of times I did it, but traffic and everything was horrible. So I've been kind of decompressing a little bit. Lynn B gave us a thumbs up. Then she says you will find that you fill your days will wonder how you ever had the time to work before you retire. Yes.
That's what we were saying.
Allison says, I wanted to let you know the guinea pig I thought was not feeling well is much better now. She is 4.5 years old and is getting older. Also, I have started my counseling sessions too. That's good, Allison. That's good.
Because we're having problems getting emails because we want to show these guinea pigs. We're on again in 2 weeks. What I will do is I will send you the link like I sent to Bernie tonight, and you can come on with some photographs and show us. That would do it, wouldn't it, Jeff?
Yeah, would be wonderful. 4.5, man, that's ancient for a guinea pig.
Come on holding a guinea pig.
Or you could show us the real thing. Bring your guinea pig. Yeah, show us your guinea pig. You haven't got to stay on for long. Just come on, say hello to everybody, introduce your guinea pigs. We can all go, I wish I had one of those, because I know I will. And yeah, that'd be lovely to see you. Do you fancy doing that? Let us know in the comments and we'll sort something out. Although
I find it very likely that in my travels there is an old snaggletooth, bent-tailed, one-eared cat running around that will take one look at me and say, I really need to adopt you.
yes.
And I can see where there is a possibility for at some point that to happen.
Yeah, Jeff is gonna home astray, but it's gonna have eyes pointing a different direction. Its tail's got to go around the corner. Maybe a leg missing would be good. You know, maybe a fang missing, whatever. That's
gonna be him or her is gonna be like me. It's gonna be somebody that nobody else wants. Yes.
I wouldn't say that, brother. I wouldn't say that. Oh dear. So what have we got coming up, boys? Bernie, what have you got coming up? Because Christmas is not going to be far around the corner. What have you got planned?
Well, as most people know, I don't do Christmas Day.
No.
That's in remembrance of my mother who died on Christmas Day. But I don't stop everybody else's Christmas, and I go round to my grandsons on Boxing Day. So I still have a little celebration, but I just choose to do Christmas Day quietly. But leading up to that, I've got some duties at Tenterton for the Santa specials.
Mm-hmm.
So I still haven't finished with railway work for the year yet.
Oh, good. When do they start the Santas?
Pardon?
When do they start?
30th of November.
Okay.
There's a couple of events coming up for the social club. We've got one coming up in a couple of weeks at the garden centre at Witch Cross, and then we're having a sort of Christmas coffee in Hurstburn Zoo in December.
Mm-hmm.
That's as far as the internet's concerned. Of course, I've still got all my videos to edit.
Mm-hmm.
That should keep me going through the winter once a fortnight. A model railway to take a look at.
Yeah.
So I've got plenty to keep me busy.
Yeah, good. Jeff, what have you got planned in the next week? More of the same, just what you've been doing.
Well, I have another video ready to go that'll be going out in the next foreseeable future. It's about city blocks.
Yeah. It's an interesting concept. We were talking the other night, and Jeff said, I'm going for breakfast. I said, how far away is it? He said, 2 or 3 blocks. And it dawned on me, as Brits, we haven't got a concept what a block is. And a block is unusual in that it's the only measure of distance that I can think of that is in common use that doesn't refer to a specific distance. A block can be anything from to when we looked it up, didn't it, Jeff? So we thought, wouldn't it be interesting if Jeff did a thing about blocks? So as Brits, we understood it as a concept because it's a bit weird, isn't it, Jeff?
There's a few measurements like that. The thing that I find amazing is we have so many designations for flowing water here. I mean, we have brooks, and oftentimes brooks are bigger than rivers, and we have creeks, and oftentimes creeks are smaller than brooks, and sometimes they're bigger than rivers.
Makes no sense, does it? But I mean, if I said a block to you, Bernie, would you know what that distance was? Because you've been to America. Would you understand it?
Well, I mean, I've got a concept of it because a lot of towns and that in America are laid out like Winchelsea in grids. So a block is obviously, to me, a block is like one grid length. But that grid length could be, as you say, 2 or 3 houses or 200 miles long. You know, there isn't a set unit. But I do understand the concept of the block.
I understand the concept of it. It's just that when
not a distance. That's the problem.
It's not a distance. It's more of a direction, isn't it? You go that way, 2 blocks.
That's right. I mean, it makes something easy to find when you say, "Oh, yeah, it's only 2 blocks down the road," and because of the intersections, you can go 1, 2, and you're there.
Yeah.
So it makes navigating fairly easy.
Yeah. And then when you get there, the address. Oh, when you get there, you're on the 3rd. You're on Hurst and 3rd. What's that mean? It means you're on the corner of Hurst Street and 3rd Street. But unless you know it, it's foreign, isn't it?
Andrew says, I am editing another video.
Oh, good.
Allison says, that would be great if I could come on the show and show my guinea pigs.
We'll do it. 2 weeks' time, Alison. We'll do it. Can you see the number that's on the screen, Alison? It's going across 07 447 588 622. Do me a favour. After the show, or sometime later this week, give me a call on that number. It's sitting right here. It's the show phone. I will then be able to sort out with you how it works, tell you where the link is, text you the link on your phone, and we'll circumvent all this garbage with the emails not getting through, and we will have you on the show in 2 weeks' time. Brilliant. Fantastic. And also,
I have to say good night. Take care. Good chatting with everyone. Good night.
Who's that?
Lynn
Good
B.
night.
Oh, Lynn B. Good night. And the other thing is, if the wonderful Mrs. Murphy would like to do the same thing and pop on the show, I know it would make Jeff very happy. Let me know, and I can send you a link. It's as simple as you clicking on a link and you turn up on the screen. It couldn't be much easier. Bernie managed it, didn't you, Bernie? Just about.
I did, yes. In the end, I had to. I had a bit of a problem with echo, but what I've done in the end, I've muted the YouTube broadcast.
Yeah.
So I'm listening to the StreamYard, which is obviously a little bit in front of what I'm seeing on the screen, but it's working. It's working.
Yeah. That's I think that's our swear gap, as they call it on radio.
You know, so if it ain't broke, don't fix it anymore.
We have to keep you on a delay in case you decide to say bad things.
Yes, we know you know a lot of nasty words, don't you? Naughty words. Being a bus driver, you must know a few. I bet they've been said to you as a driver, haven't they?
Yes. I have had many names. Robin is a fairly common Christian name that I used to get called. Every time there was a fare increase.
Oh, and your surname is Bastard.
My surname could be either Robin Swines or Robin Bastard, whichever way you want to look at it. If people will pardon the use of that word, I'm quoting it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, nowadays people seem to get angry very easily. Was it like that when you were doing the job more or not?
No, I don't think so. What you have to bear in mind is when I started, you couldn't even be a bus conductor without having to be given references from a policeman or a vicar or somebody like that. and you had to apply for a license. And if you couldn't certify from these people that you were a good character, you couldn't even conduct a bus.
Blimey, I didn't
And then
know
when
that.
you and that's why we have a badge.
Yeah,
that's why we wore badges. I mean, mine was KK65833, which
yeah,
I've still got somewhere.
those little round badges, weren't they, across the country?
And then when you're a driver, you have to go and get the references all over again. That's right, yeah. You have to get the references all over again. KK59227. You don't forget those.
No.
But when they stopped us using them and it went to just a piece on your driving license, I think without the badges, the respect that bus drivers and conductors used to have went.
And the uniform. They don't wear a uniform now. They wear a baseball cap if you're lucky.
It's not quite such a uniform as it used to be when we wore it. No, I remember the first uniform I was given, a pair of blooming heavy khaki drill trousers. They ruin your legs. They do. They really do. I was so glad to get rid of them. But yes, in those days, as I say, people respected bus drivers and that because they could see you had to do something to get your qualification. You weren't just coming in off the street and saying, "Can I be a bus driver?" Yeah, we'll mark it down in your license and off you go, kind of thing. I mean, it did change over the course of time, but generally speaking, I really didn't have an awful lot of trouble. I think I was only threatened with violence once, really, by one drunk bloke. And when I stood up and managed to actually, because my cab was up on a plinth, I actually ended up taller than him.
Yeah.
And I just turned around to him, shaking like a leaf, and said to him, "Get off my bus." And to my great surprise, he did. But that's the only time I've ever been threatened with violence, really, to be honest.
Yeah. Alison says, "Okay, Gabriel."
Sometimes I think you're the author. You're the own author of the treatment that you get from people in a lot of cases now. When I look at the attitude of some of the drivers nowadays, it's a wonder they don't get thumped on the nose every time they go out, to be honest.
Yeah, London Transport were the worst. Jeff, you were saying something.
Alison says, "Okay, Gabriel, I will call you on Friday."
Fantastic. I look forward to the call. If I don't answer you straight away, it's because I don't carry this phone with me. But if you call me in the evening, I'll be in. And I will pick up and we will sort that out. I can't wait to meet your guinea pigs. It'll be brilliant. It'll be brilliant. Can you put one in the post? We could have one.
So, Mr. Station Master, do you have any parish notices that you need to get out?
Except that, please, and especially if there's any of you there out in the audience that normally come to Gabriel's but don't come to the village hall, you're very welcome to come and join us next Wednesday at 8 o'clock.
Yes.
It's on Station Master's Choice channel, because I haven't sorted out moving to a separate channel yet, which I'm thinking of doing, because it's not that I particularly want to copy Jeff and Gabe, but other people are doing it, and I think it makes sense, to be honest with you.
Just to have a chat, yeah.
So yes, next Wednesday at 8 o'clock, and if any of you are in the Sussex area on Saturday, the whatever it is, 22nd, come and join us at Cooling's Garden Centre, Witchcross. Meet at 11 o'clock at the entrance, just for a get-together, a wander round, a drink, a meal, and, just a bit of social time together.
Absolutely. And a little bit of a parish notice from us here on the channel. We've gone to our own channel now. That's stage 1. We're going to settle in. We're going to find out if we can make it easy for people to find. And I would just like to say thank you so much to everybody, every last single one of you who've made the effort to find us and come along tonight. I so appreciate the fact that you didn't give up. Thank you very much. But what we are going to do in stage 2 is we're going to change from a bi-weekly to a weekly show. And we're going to move to a Sunday. Now, this isn't going to happen straight away. We need to establish ourselves here as a channel first. But with Jeff now retired and more time on his hands, we felt it would be nice to have a regular meeting place where people can come once a week. And we've moved it so that we don't interfere with the Station Master Bernie's show there on Wednesday, because at the moment we alternate with Bernie on the Wednesday and we don't want to interfere with that. So we're going to move it to a Sunday night because
And
YouTube,
also, we should say that upon checking our that was loud. After we checked the stats on YouTube, we discovered that our #1 viewing time is early Sunday evenings.
yes, exactly.
And it's not a small margin, it's a large margin.
No, it's very true. That's very true. That's very true. I've just had an email from Laura. She can't find the show either. Anyway, this is ridiculous. We've got to get this.
Andrew Norris says Sunday, please don't conflict with the Veg Growers podcast who broadcast on Sundays. We would not think of it. We would not think of interfering. It won't be the same time as this. I think is at 7. I think it's at 7 if I remember right. We won't. It won't interfere with him.
No. We went for Sunday, as Jeff said, because YouTube tells us that it is the main time when our viewers are watching. It's like a graph.
It's our #1 viewing time by a huge margin.
Yeah. So that's why we've decided to go for the Sunday night. Plus, I think Sunday night, people have had a busy weekend. They're chilling out. They're relaxing at home. They're probably not going out on a Sunday night as much as they do on a Friday and Saturday. They're getting ready for the week. 8 o'clock, they can sit down and watch the show. That's the thinking behind it. So
Veg Growers is 6 to 7:30 UK time. Yeah, it won't be then.
We'll not clash with that. In fact, they could just have time to finish that, go make a cup of tea, and then sit down for hours. Not hours and hours, hour show. Yeah.
A moment of Murphy says I'd be more than happy to join you on Sunday if you would like that.
Who said that?
Andrew Murphy. We'd like to have Andrew Murphy on the show live.
Yeah, can you bring him on? Can you bring
Have you
him
decided
on?
to go out? Have you decided to go out at 8 o'clock now?
Yes. Yes, we don't want to, because as Jeff said, that's when the podcast is, the Veg Growers out. So we don't want to clash with anyone. So it will be 8 o'clock.
He's a legacy.
We'll clash with one.
Yeah, he's a legacy thing. He's a fixture. He's on everyone's viewing.
Hang on, I'm just trying to send a link to Laura. Keep talking, guys.
Tracy Murphy says this has been so lovely. Thank you, Gabriel, Jeff, and Bernie, for your broadcast this evening. Well, thank you for joining us, Tracy.
Yes, and again, like I said earlier on, to everybody who's made the effort. My daughter's on the phone now; she can't even find it. Thank you so much for making the effort and to come along tonight. It really means an awful lot to us because we really want this channel to succeed. We're putting in a lot
Tracy,
of work.
take care.
It'll be on everyone's radar as soon as we have a little more content on it. It'll be a lot easier to find. It'll start showing up in the searches.
Yes,
and we have time now to send out links to everyone.
Yeah. I mean, I did send out a lot of links today, but obviously not enough.
The thing is you pretty much have to have the name of the live be the name of the channel, be the email, you pretty much has to all be in line. And in order for us to do that, there's going to be some pain the first couple weeks.
Yeah, absolutely. I think I'll just send a link.
Bernie, I have to ask you about your next video.
Yes.
My next video, well, on Monday, it'll be the repair of Gabriel's locomotive. But the following Monday, have I done Stratford yet?
Don't think so. I've not
I'm
seen it.
I'm on my way up to Chester. Yes, I think I've done Stratford. So Monday week will be my walk along the canal by the hotel in Chester.
Oh, that would be nice. I know that area well.
Yeah, I look forward to that.
Yeah, I've spent a lot of time in Chester because it was where Mum and Dad used to go shopping a lot. So
I hadn't been there since 1965, so it was quite interesting for me to return.
yes. It's changed a little bit since 65, but they did manage to slow down the modern stuff and start getting a bit more sensible in the way they reconstructed buildings and stuff there. So it's better than it could have been.
Yeah, I enjoyed it anyway, even though I did get soaking wet on the Sunday, having a blue badge guided tour of the centre of the town, which will be on video probably middle of December by the time we get there now.
Did you walk the walls?
We walked some of the walls, yes.
There's a couple of videos I want to do, York and Chester walls, because they're pretty much complete, those two walls, and they are a great walk. And that's something I want to do on the Travels from Glastonbury channel, is go and walk them.
York walls will be coming up probably after Christmas now, by the time I get round to that.
Did you walk the whole thing?
No, Kathy and I only did a short part of it. Don't forget, I can't walk all that kind of distance these days, very sadly.
And a lot of it, when we get around the southern edge, it's quite Yorkstone, it's quite bumpy.
Yeah, we did a bit on our way from the hotel to the Minster, so
yeah,
you know, we've covered part of the walls, but that doesn't necessarily mean we won't go back and do some more.
We have Laura just popped in saying hello.
The link obviously worked. I said, "How you doing, babes?"
We've been an hour now, so I guess we should think about wrapping it up.
Andrew. Good night.
People are saying good night now. Remember, A Moment of Murphy, he has a video out about him and his mom going to the IKEA. It's very interesting. That's A Moment of Murphy. And we have Andrew Norris. He has videos. I'm hoping he has a video of Tona plowing his field. That's Andrew Norris 1. And the Wandering Plunderer is working on a video. He's been very under the weather this week. He's picked up some kind of yuck, the flu, I think. But he's feeling better and he's working on another video. Not sure it'll be out on Saturday or not. His videos go out on Saturday mornings. But it's The Wandering Plunderer. His videos are always very interesting. I think that's everything.
Never the same.
And then there's this guy over in Eastbourne. He puts out videos every once in a while. I don't know. He's got some railroad videos. He's got some other videos. He's the station master. You know, you got to watch his videos once in a while.
Yeah, they're worth a watch, aren't they? Yeah, well, it's nice to see Laura pop up. Laura will be joining us on the show at some point in the future, and I'm hoping Andrew Norris will join us again soon, because that's always interesting. I love talking to him about art and stuff, so it'd be nice to see that. What am I doing this weekend? We've got the show, the lights, the carnival. Then Laura's coming up for that, and then we're going off for an adventure on Sunday. We're going to a place called Oakham in Rutland. I haven't been to Rutland for years. I went up to Rutland Water years and years and years and years ago. Must have been the 70s last time I was up there. Because Laura's car sadly failed an MOT. Horrible. So we've got to go and get her another car. So the one she likes is up in Oakland. So we're going to get on the train. Can't understand this. I managed to get tickets cheap going everywhere. Two of us to Oakham from Bristol and back, 154 quid. What is that all about? And they wonder why people aren't using our train.
You're travelling on Midland, aren't you?
Yeah, that's what it is. Yeah. I mean, I recently went from Utrecht to Copenhagen. a distance of some 900 miles, I think it is. And no, it's not 900 miles. It's far. I actually paid £94 for that ticket return, all the way up and all the way back in first class. Europe. That's where to get proper train services. Not in this country, sadly. Anyway, we're coming to an end, I think. 2 weeks' time, join us here. It'll be easy to find us then, because you'll already found us. And hopefully new people will find it easy to find. Tell everybody where we are. Send them a link, because if you can find it, you can send them a link. We're going to be sending out links, trying to get all this fixed for next time. We're going to have the town crier here. Once a month, we're going to have Glastonbury's town crier, who you've already seen tonight, on the show, telling you what's happening in the following month in Glastonbury. So if you live here, that's useful information. If you're thinking of visiting, you might want to time it around things that are going on. Or you might just be interested to hear what's going on in Glastonbury. But that's happening in 2 weeks. And then 2 weeks after that, Jeff will be running the show from his RV, because I'm going to be in Cologne. Or Colne, because I'm going to visit a Christmas market. So that's what we've got planned coming up. So, gentlemen, would you like to say goodbye to our wonderful people again? Jeff?
Goodbye, everybody. It was fun. The show was fun tonight. Thank you, Station Master, for joining us. I think we should do this all the time. This was good. This was fun.
Yeah. It was good.
Yeah, and I hope the Wandering Punter feels better, and I'll see everybody.
Well soon,
see everybody again soon.
Yeah. What you said, Bernie?
I just said to Dave, get well soon.
Yeah, get well soon. Keep the carpet
Breakfast on a Saturday isn't the same without a Wandering Ponderer video.
No. Tell the carpet munchers to keep their distance till you get better. You got to get better. Anyway,
thanks to the pair of you. Thank you for inviting me to be on this opening show. I've appreciated it.
It's been an absolute pleasure. And again, I would just like to say my heartfelt thanks to everybody putting the effort in to find this damn channel. I'm so sorry that it's been difficult, but Jeff and I really do appreciate you making the effort. So thank you very much. And we are going to see you, everybody, in 2 weeks' time. Same place, same channel. Was that Batman who used to say that? I'm sure it was.
Same bat time, same bat channel.
Thank you, Jeff. Good night, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.